Let me get comfy. Hello and welcome back to the vlog. I'm Leanne Foley and I'm an illustrator. I'm on my way to pursuing illustration full-time, currently working in corporate in marketing full-time, and I'm also due to go on mat leave in just a couple of months. Welcome back to the channel. This is another day in the life, week in the life rather, of an aspiring illustrator. I am back this week with another vlog, a little bit different this time because we are going to talk through the story of Little Fox and the illustration that I've created this week, which if you're following me on Instagram you may have seen the animation go out yesterday, which would have been bonfire night. I'm excited to share a bit more about Little Fox. He's been around for a while, but this is the first time that we've really kind of developed the character out further and created at the moment, a limited print, which is available on my shop if you want to check it out. The link's below. But that's not why we're here. We're here to talk about illustration and Little Fox today. Before I get into that, this week has been a bit of a bumpy one. I think there was a couple of days where I just wasn't feeling so good, so a little short vlog today, but I've got lots coming up next week and heading into the festive season, so I hope if you haven't already that you'll join me in liking or subscribing to the vlog. I want to say a thank you if you are new here and you've subscribed recently. I've just hit, the last time I looked, I think just shy, like one away from 100 followers, which has been my goal for a while. So really appreciate everyone for joining along and hope you are enjoying the vlogs. Hope you continue to feel inspired. I do want to change it up a bit, but I'm not sure how yet, so we're just working on being consistent, showing up, and I just want to share my art. So if you have any ideas or thoughts, please do leave them below. I'd love to chat to you. But this week has been a bit of a busy one. We had Matt's birthday and work's been pretty busy. I feel like I didn't get to do as much art as I'd like to. We are heading fast into November and we've got Christmas right around the corner, so hopefully we'll be able to introduce a few more of our animal characters over the next few weeks, because we've got Mr. Robin, we've got Little Fox, and we've got a few others, new characters that I've had in my sketchbook for a while, but I just haven't really shared. So the next season will be about sharing the illustrations and the stories that I have within. I'm hoping in the midst of that to look at maybe starting a print club and also publishing my first children's book. Yes, it has been a while in the making. I've actually written a novel a few years ago. It was a chick lit book actually, and I might still try and finish that off. Long story short, I've always had the dream of writing books, whether it was chick lit books or working on a children's book. I've loved children's books authors like Beatrix Potter, Spot the Dog, Dilly the Dinosaur, Stig the Dump. Kids books have been such an important part of my journey growing up in helping me kind of cultivate my imagination and creativity, and I love the power of them, and I really always had the dream to develop my own. And so recently this year I have been working with a friend who is an author as well, and I've worked with her to illustrate that book, and I'm going to share more of that in the next few weeks because we're almost done. I look forward to starting the journey on developing that out more. Yeah, let's get into the vlog. I think I've waffled enough. Let me talk you through the story of this week's print, which is The Little Fox, and it's themed around bonfire night. There was once a little fox who didn't feel so brave, and the world around him sparked and roared, but inside he just felt small, unsure of where his light had gone. So he took a deep breath and decided to begin anyway. With every step, with every tiny spark of courage, he found something new, a shimmer of hope and a flicker of joy, a reminder that bravery isn't loud, it's quiet, and it's showing up when you don't feel ready. And sometimes that's where your spark begins to glow. I'm really happy with how this turned out, and you can buy Little Fox on his own or with this print quote to remind you to be brave. Let me know what you think in the comments and tag someone who would find this encouraging. Fail. Not everything works out first time. It worked! So I've got some new thank you cards. I just need to trim these and then we'll be ready to pack and post. Okay, so I have packed the order now. This was an Etsy order that came through quite last minute. To be honest, I haven't made a lot of sales on Etsy in a while, so I was quite surprised. I went in to decide whether I was going to close my shop down and I had a couple of orders, so thank you to Andrew. This order is on its way of the Florence vinyl sticker. I definitely think once I've posted this I will look to maybe adjust the vinyl stickers that I've got on there just because of the Etsy fees, and I'm not really sure. I tried to calculate it based on what I knew at the time, but I think we need to look at whether we maybe do bundles of vinyl stickers. We'll see, but anyway, I'm really grateful for this order and I'm going to go and send it out. So yeah, catch you in a bit. Well, thanks for joining me today on the vlog. I hope you enjoyed this week's vlog. A little different. We've started to introduce a bit of my animal illustrations. I hope you enjoyed it. A little different today, started to introduce a little of my animal illustrations, and I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know below, and I'll keep making more of these videos. But until next week, stay creative and stay curious.